Hello students. So today we are going to discuss about the circulatory system of the cockroach. As you know that the cockroach belongs to the phylum Arthropoda. Arthropoda is having the open type of circulatory system. Okay. So cockroach is also having the open type of blood circulatory system. What is mean by open type of circulatory system? Open type of circulatory system is the first it is having the open type of circulatory system. Open type of circulatory system is nothing but here the small blood vessels are not present. Whatever the blood pumped by the heart is released inside the open cavities, that is the sinuses or hemocoel. So here the tissues and organs are directly bathed in blood pumped by heart. So whatever the blood is pumped by the heart, the larger blood vessels are there from where it is released inside the body cavity or the hemocoel. This type of circulation is known as the and here the tissues and organs are directly bathed inside the blood. Okay, you can see human beings are having the closed circulatory system. Here the network of blood vessels are there. A series of network of blood vessels are there, which is having the diameter difference. Okay, difference in their diameter. These blood vessels are vary in their diameter. Okay, so here the organs are not directly bathed inside the blood, but open type of circulatory system. Here the organs or the tissues are directly bathed inside the blood. Okay, so circulatory system of cockroach is consisting of first the most important, that is the blood. Next one is the hemocoel. Next heart, and next one is the anterior aorta. So these are the components of the circulatory system of the cockroach. So first we will see the blood. What is blood? Okay, so here blood is also known as the hemolymph. Here blood of the cockroach is also known as the hemolymph. This blood is consisting of plasma, that is the colorless liquid. Okay, so here it is consisting of the plasma, that is the colorless liquid. As in human beings also, plasma is pale yellow colored and it is the liquid part of the blood. And apart from that, it is consisting of the hemocytes. Hemocytes are the phagocytic cells. Phagocytic cells. They will phagocytize the waste product produced in the body, and somewhat they are also involved in the what is that immune system. So they help in cleaning the waste products, cell debris. Whatever the cell debris produced in the body of the cockroach is phagocytized by these hemocytes. Okay, so these are the phagocytic cells. And here respiratory pigment is absent. Respiratory pigment is absent. Why respiratory pigment is absent? Because here the respiration is by the help of tracheoles. Here tracheoles are directly embedded in the tissues. So we will see in the respiratory system of the cockroach. Okay, so that's why here respiratory system is respiratory pigment is absent. Next one is the hemocoel. Hemocoel is the body cavity. Body cavity which is filled with hemolymph. Okay, so whatever the body cavity of cockroach is there, that is known as the hemocoel or the body cavity. This body cavity is filled with the hemolymph or blood of the cockroach. Okay, so this hemocoel is further divided into sinuses. What are these sinuses? We will see later. Okay, so next one is the heart. Next one is the heart. We'll take this downside. Heart. Okay, so 13 chambered heart is present. Cockroach is having 13 chambered heart, that is the funnel shaped. These chambers are funnel shaped. And what is the location of the heart? Mid dorsal side. Okay, as you have seen that what is the main difference between chordates and non-chordates? There are some other differences are also there. Four main differences are there. Out of four, one is also this heart. In chordates, the heart is present on the ventral side of the body, whereas in non-chordates, including the cockroach, the heart is present on the dorsal side. Okay, so here muscular heart is there, and the heart is having the what is that 13 chambered. Each chamber is having funnel shaped structure. Okay, and these chambers are connected with the help of openings. Openings which are guarded with the help of valves. Okay, so each and every chamber of the heart is connected with the help of openings, and these openings are guarded with the help of walls. They will prevent the backflow of blood. Okay, how it is there, we will see later. Just you have to remember that 13 chambered heart is there, muscular heart is there, and it is funnel shaped heart is there, and mid dorsal side of the body. You can see here this is the structure whatever given in the NCERT. Okay, so this is the cockroach. This is the mid dorsal side of the cockroach. Dorsal side of the cockroach, which is having the funnel shaped heart. Here chambers of the heart is there, and anterior aorta is there. Through aorta the blood is coming out of the heart. This is the posterior part of the heart. This is the anterior part of the heart. Okay, so blood will move from posterior part of the heart to the anterior part of the heart. In this direction blood is flowing, and these chambers are connected with the help of openings. These openings are guarded with the help of walls. So that's why they can prevent the backflow of blood from anterior part of the heart to the posterior part. They will allow only in the one direction, that is posterior to the anterior part of the heart. Okay. Apart from that, this heart is connected with the help of alary muscles. Okay, so alary muscles are one side it is connected with the tergum, that is dorsal side. Another side it is connected with the other side with dorsal diaphragm. Dorsal diaphragm. Okay, so this is about the heart. So now you can see this is the from dorsal side we are seeing. If you take the cross section, this is the diagram of the body of the cockroach. You can see here, this is the posterior part of the cockroach towards the anterior part. You can see this is the 13 chambered heart is like this. This is the 13 chambered heart is present. And here you can see here the openings are there. Chambers are connected with the help of openings. These openings are guarded with the help of walls. You can see here, I will show, I will draw here and I will show. like these chambers are there. Okay, funnel shaped chambers are present. Okay, so these are the opening through which blood is moving from the posterior part of the heart to the anterior part of the heart. Apart from that, here also certain openings are there. These openings are known as the ostia. What is the function of the ostia? Through the ostia, blood is entering inside the heart. Okay, so whatever the blood is entering inside the heart is through with the help of openings that is known as the ostia. Through ostia, whenever the heart is in relaxed state, the blood from the hemocoel body cavity is entering inside the heart chambers or the heart. Apart from that, this heart is connected with the help of alary muscles. Okay, so here in this diagram, it is looking like the heart is connected with the alary muscles, but exactly these alary muscles, one side it is connected with the tergum, whereas another side it is connected with the dorsal diaphragm. As you can see in the diagram, here one side it is connected with the dorsal diaphragm, dorsal wall that is tergum, and ventral another side it is connected with the dorsal diaphragm. Okay, so like this 13 chambered heart is there, and movement of blood is from and posterior part of the heart to the anterior part of the heart. And what is the beat of the heart? Heart beats about 50 times per minute. Okay, like human beings, human heart is beating about 72 times per minute, whereas the cockroach heart is beating about 50 times per minute. And here also systole and diastole is there. Due to the contraction and relaxation of alary muscles, due to the contraction and relaxation of alary muscles, the what is that contraction and relaxation of heart is taking place. How it is, we will see. Okay, so whenever the heart is in relaxed state, the blood from the hemocoel entering inside the ostia, entering its inside the heart through the ostia. Okay, so now you can see this is the cockroach, this is the head part of the cockroach, this is the body, other body parts of the cockroach, that is thorax and abdomen. Okay, now you can see here the cockroach body is divided into or cockroach hemocoel. This is the whole body part is the hemocoel body cavity. So it is consisting of two diaphragm. Whatever these diaphragm is there, this is known as the dorsal diaphragm. Okay, so this is known as the dorsal diaphragm, which is present on the dorsal side. So that's why it is known as the dorsal diaphragm. Whereas next one is another diaphragm is there, that is known as the ventral diaphragm. This is known as the ventral diaphragm. Okay, so the diaphragm which is present on the dorsal side of the cockroach is known as the dorsal diaphragm, and the diaphragm which is present on the ventral side of the cockroach is known as the ventral diaphragm. So now you can see these whole hemocoel is divided into three different cavities or the open spaces. These spaces are known as the sinus. Okay, so now you can see here dorsal diaphragm is there, here ventral. So body of the cockroach or hemocoel of the cockroach is divided into three. What is that cavity? Here one, two, three. Okay, so the cavity or the sinus in which heart is present, this is known as the pericardial sinus or pericardial cavity. Okay, so the cavity or the sinus in which heart is present is known as the pericardial cavity, and the cavity which is present at the center where the other visceral organs are there, other visceral organs are present. This is known as the perivisceral sinus or perivisceral cavity. And where the nerve cord is present, this is known as the perineural sinus or perineural cavity. Okay, so here you can see what is the difference between chordates and non-chordates. Non-chordates is having heart on the dorsal side. Okay, so cockroach is non-chordate, so heart is present on the dorsal side, whereas nerve cord is present at the ventral side in non-chordates. But in chordates, it is opposite, including human beings. You can see our heart is present on the ventral side, dorsal side, nerve cord is present in the vertebral column. But here, opposite is there. Okay, so like this is the whole structure of the what is that circulatory system of cockroach. Now you can see whenever the heart is in relaxed state, whenever the alary muscles are relaxed, whenever the heart is in relaxed state, the alary muscles are relaxed. At that time, through the ostia, you can see here, through the ostia, blood is or hemolymph is entering inside the heart. Through the ostia, blood is entering inside the heart. So after that, here the blood is moving from the posterior heart to the anterior part of the heart through the openings which are present between the two heart chambers, and from that it is moving into the anterior aorta. From anterior aorta it is going inside the head sinus, that is the cavity present in the head region. From there it is moving into the perivisceral cavity and the pores which are present in the dorsal ventral diaphragm. Through the ventral diaphragm it is going here also, and reverse from perineural cavity to the perivisceral cavity. And after that perivisceral cavity, the blood is moving inside the what is that pericardial cavity with the help of holes or openings which are present on the what is that dorsal side or dorsal diaphragm. Okay, so whenever this blood is moving inside the pericardial cavity, the blood enters inside the heart, and again circulation will be completed. Okay, so like this circulation of cockroach is taking place. Any doubt is there in the circulatory system of the cockroach? Okay, so circulatory system of the cockroach is consisting of heart, hemocoel, anterior aorta, and hemolymph, that is the blood. Okay, you have seen each and every structure and how the circulation is taking place. So if you like this video, you can like and share with your friends. So I will make the more videos like this. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye. We will see in the next class. In next class, I will explain the circulatory system, respiratory system of the cockroach. Okay. Thank you. Bye.